because of Xabi Alonso. We know he's one of many managers they appreciate, but from what I understand, the next step at Tottenham and the crucial step for Daniel Levy is to find a new sporting director. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to discuss about the transfer market, and today guys we touch on Adrien Rabiot, Inigo Martinez, Alejandro Grimaldo and Tottenham next crucial move, looking for the future of the club. Let's jump into it together. And so guys, I wanted to start with the exclusive breaking news of the day. Alejandro Grimaldo, we had many links for this left back, linked to Arsenal multiple times and also with Italian clubs including Juventus and Inter, but also links with Manchester United. What we can say is that Alejandro Grimaldo is going to play in Bundesliga and he's gonna become new Bayer Leverkusen player. It's a done deal. Grimaldo already did first part of the medical test, then he signed the contract until June 2027, so it's done. Alejandro Grimaldo to Bayer Leverkusen. It will be official very soon, and this is an important move for Bayer Leverkusen, also to show Xabi Alonso how they want to plan for the future of the club. So really important point, Alejandro Grimaldo to Bayer Leverkusen in the domino of the fullbacks for this summer. So important move on a free from Benfica. Let's remind that Grimaldo was playing at Benfica and is leaving as free agent. We mentioned Tottenham because of Xabi Alonso. We know he's one of many managers they appreciate, but from what I understand, the next step at Tottenham and the crucial step for Daniel Levy is to find a new sporting director. This is absolutely crucial. First of all, Tottenham sources and also sources close to Julian Nagelsmann are on the same page. This is not going to advance, so at the moment is off the discussion between Tottenham and Julian Nagelsmann. Tottenham have no intention to continue talks, and Nagelsmann was only going to consider Tottenham in case they appointed a sporting director close to him and his ideas, to support his ideas on players and also his daily job at Tottenham on his first experience in England. So Tottenham, Nagelsmann is not going to happen, but Daniel Levy is actively working to find a new director of football to help the club, a new sporting director to help the club to build the squad for the next season, but also to decide on the new manager. Let's keep an eye on multiple candidates. We know the rumors about Thiago Pinto, who's doing a very good job at Roma, but also guys, keep an eye on internal directors who are already in the Premier League. For example, Lee Dykes, he's doing an excellent job at Brentford. I understand that he's one of the names they have in the list at Tottenham. Lee Dykes is highly rated. He did an incredible job at Brentford. If they are where they are today, of course, it's thanks to the players, it's thanks to the club, it's thanks to the manager, but also Lee Dykes did an incredible job in finding the right players. And so, from what I understand, it would take an important financial proposal to Brentford to appoint Lee Dykes. It's not going to be an easy negotiation. Also, Dykes is very happy at Brentford. He's doing an excellent job there. And so, it's not an easy one, but it's one of the names they are considering at Tottenham, alongside many other clubs around Europe, keeping an eye on this talented director. Also, important to say that they are exploring multiple options for that position because the director will decide together with Daniel Levy on the new manager. So this is a crucial point. But for Xabi Alonso, as mentioned before, doesn't look like an easy option because Bayer Leverkusen will try their best to keep Xabi Alonso at least for one more season. Then, mentioning a Spanish manager in this case with Xabi Alonso, we move to a Spanish player, and it's Inigo Martinez. We know that Barcelona have this deal almost done since a long time, but now we can say that the agreement is also ready on the documents point of view. Everything is set to be signed between Inigo Martinez and Barcelona. So they have to register Inigo Martinez, but they have communicated to the player that they will have no problem on that. So the agreement is confirmed, the documents are ready. Inigo Martinez to Barca is a here we go and an important move for Barcelona because they will have the centre back on a free transfer from Athletic Club de Bilbao on a 2-year contract. So Inigo Martinez will be new Barcelona player. And also guys, discussing about free agents, Adrien Rabiot. We had stories coming from France, especially from L'Equipe, mentioning Adrien Rabiot for Manchester United. What's the point, guys? I was checking on this one, and what we can say is that Erik ten Hag has always been a big fan of Adrien Rabiot, and we have to give credits to Erik ten Hag because this season for Rabiot has been special. He did fantastic with Juventus, but we also have to say the truth. Before this season, he was not performing at this level. In the last 2-3 years, he was always criticized because of his performances. Then this season, he's doing incredible things at Juventus, one of the best midfielders in Serie A, Adrien Rabiot for sure. And so Erik ten Hag saw something in Adrien Rabiot before everyone. So he wanted Rabiot at Manchester United last summer. They had no agreement on the contract details, on the personal terms with the player side. But what we can say is that Adrien Rabiot remains a player of interest of Manchester United. At the moment, it's not something agreed. It's just a name they appreciate and they discussed internally. Also, Adrien Rabiot is asking for some time before making his final decision on the future. He has a contract proposal from Juventus because they want to extend his contract. But the dream of Adrien Rabiot, as always said here, is to play in the Premier League. So he wants Premier League move as priority. So Rabiot now wants to focus on Champions League spot with Juventus, on Europa League semi-final with Juventus too, of course, and then he will make a decision on the future at the end of the season. So in June, Adrien Rabiot will consider his options. He knows about Manchester United interest and Erik ten Hag appreciation, but also other Premier League clubs are interested in Rabiot. The race remains open and Juventus will try to extend his contract. But now Premier League looks like the most credible option for the future of Adrien Rabiot. And so guys, let me know your thoughts on all these stories. Inigo Martinez to Barca, how do you rate this signing? And also Adrien Rabiot, would you sign him at Manchester United? Tottenham director, Grimaldo, free agent to Bayer Leverkusen. I wait for your opinion guys here in the comments. Remember to like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel, and see you soon with Fabrizio. Ciao.